And now, a brief look at the schedule for the rest of the evening. Coming up at midnight in a few minutes, we're going to be having Luke Stick and his usual crazy antics and all that stuff, followed by our usual closing programme. At 1 in the morning, we'll be having our final look of the day at the British weather and then some pages from Analogue. And when it's nearly 2 in the morning, we're going to be closing our transmitters for the evening. And now, an important message from the JH Broadcasting Centre. Huh? Ooh, secret. Only secret. Well, this time's program is sponsored by Fridge, the London Mullet Milk, I think. This flavour is fudge brownie, which sponsors nothing but programming. So you're wondering, what does this thing do exactly? Oh. Well, long story short, it tastes like fudge, tastes like a brownie. Most importantly, it's ice cold milk. With that small sponsor out of the way, I'm going to give you a nice little announcement. What? Another one? You can't be cereal. Now the sponsor's done. Anyways, you know this little analog channel where you sign up the air all the way back on these small box like televisions? Well, I have some very unfortunate news, people. Our time at the JH has come for that. That's right, people. We at the JH Broadcasting Centre are planning to get all of their channels from JH Circle to Mixi JH, from the JH to the OER channel. All of these channels are going to be off the air on Analogue only. And the worst part about this is, not only are we going to be getting rid of our ice cold milk on Analogue television, but that also means we'll be gone on these small box televisions permanently. Although before we do that, I have some other interesting information you might want to know about this. So, bear with me for a few moments. Oh, almost forgot. As now, with JH, it's time for Luke Stick and his usual crazy late night antics. Expect laughter, fun, and a lot more else. On the other hand, at some point, there's just one teeny tiny little bit of a very important detail. The program is on digital only. That's right, people. To those who are currently watching the JH on analog television, I am very sad to say, this is where the fun will be stopping. Before I begin sending out this very important message to analog viewers, for those who are on digital or satellite television, you may want to be able to stay here on my audio channel to listen to this message, or you can just switch over to the JH Circle, and even more channels for a lot more fun, entertainment, and all that comedy we'll be going through throughout the whole night. But as for us on analog television, on the other hand, for the JH, I'm afraid that's why the world is going to have to stop for us. You see, ever since we began like plenty of years ago, all I just want to do is offer you fun entertainment, amazing shows, and even random little sketches we do in between shows, and even bloopers and all that other stuff. Technical difficulties were real, sure, but most of the time we just like to have fun. However, for those who are watching Analog as of now on the JH, yeah, so what do you mean by fun might have to stop? All I just wanted to do at the beginning is just entertain both the analog and digital ages. Although since analog TV has pretty much died out at this point for many, how do I put this? The J is gonna have to go with the same fate there. So before we go, we'd like to give you some very important details and solutions so you can avoid this analog problem that we are technically causing. So imagine this scenario. You wake up the next morning, you have your analog television, in which it's a small box by the way, I guess, and you randomly just scream out the next day, "Oh my lord! Why is the static on a blank screen? This is for JH, not the static channel." Well, either way, we have plenty of solutions for you that we're going to be listing right now, in which case, following customers are not affected. Those that own a cable, in which you can get the JJ's channel through a simple stick of wire, and we can provide you the greatest entertainment of randomness. Also, those with a satellite dish, as they can provide the high-based customers the entertainment we serve randomly via a random dish on top of a roof. If you have these two, you won't be affected. For those that have a digital television, well, that's not Analogue, so you'll be fine. For those who do have a JH Player subscription, it's a streaming service where it can be free to watch our programming through a selection of channels and programs via digital, analog television, satellite television, any mobile device, or even a computer. That will not affect the issue either. Those with a JCast Box subscription, you can either subscribe it for a few pounds per year, I kid you not, or stream it via JH Player. You can even search for the JH, the OLED channel, JH Circle, and other stuff we have for you. It can be easily accessible for analog TV as well as digital and satellite. And last but not least, those who are watching this on the OLED channel for digital or satellite are not affected either, as it's just another one of the programs before the next program begins. But again, if you are watching this through analog television, these are the only solutions you can simply just randomly go for. And that is that. And with all of this out of the way, Judge Analogue is finally saying one last farewell. And so, on behalf of all of these out of Judge Television Centre, this is Jacob Hyde wishing you a good night and goodbye.